You think a $5 yes won't matter, yet by the end of the year it quietly turns into more than 250. And the part that really stings is how that money could have paid for a certification, a train ticket to an interview, or a cushion that lets you sleep without checking your balance. Here's a fast proof your eyes can't ignore. One $9 tap each day is $3,285 a year. And if you stack 5 tiny taps across a week, you're looking at thousands that never even had a chance to grow. This is Wealth Mentor Pro, where every lesson is a step closer to your freedom. Every yes is a no to future me. Illustrate opportunity cost, what each impulsive yes steals long-term. I used to think the danger was the large purchase, the big splashy thing that leaves a dent you can't miss. Yet what kept me stuck were the small yeses that felt harmless because each one traded away a slice of tomorrow without asking permission. 2 quick questions to keep in your pocket. What 3-word pause can save you more than $100 this week? And what weekly ritual turns guilt into calm control without drying out your joy? Hold them for a minute. We'll make both practical. I play money like a season, not a night. Every decision is a possession on the court, and while a flashy shot can win a cheer, it can also cost the game if you take it at the wrong time. Example, a limited release hoodie at $74 feels like a souvenir, yet over a season it benches 2 weekend train rides to see your grandparents. Micro step, open your bank app and create a folder named Season Score. When an impulse appears, move the same amount into that folder first, then wait 10 minutes before you buy. Stay in the game metaphor for a second because it clarifies fog better than shame does. Scoreboards don't argue, they show the trade, so ask yourself this simple pause that cuts through the noise. What's the trade? Say it out loud. What's the trade? Example, a $32 dinner delivery on Wednesday trades away Friday's co-working pass that actually helps you ship work. Micro step, write a tiny note on your phone called Trades, with 3 lines you truly care about this month, like portfolio site, train pass, course module, and glance at it before any purchase over $25. Night is the home court for impulse. Apps glow brighter, patience wears thin, and tiny charges stack like quick fouls that push you out of the game. So install a shot clock that serves you instead of the feed. Example, declare no purchases after 8:30 on weeknights unless they were on your list before dinner. Micro step, set a recurring 8:25 alarm titled Shot Clock, dim your screen, and place your card in another room until morning. Subscriptions are your roster. Each new player takes minutes and money, and a crowded roster looks exciting until you notice the veteran who wins games no longer gets the ball. Example, a $9 meditation app, a $12 photo tool, an $8 newsletter bundle, and suddenly you bench the $29 weekly tutoring slot that raises your hourly rate. Micro step, write a 5-line roster on paper. Rent, food, safety fund, learning, travel. And for any new subscription, circle the line it replaces. If you can't circle something, the answer is not now. You promised yourself to cook more, then the kitchen stayed cold because fatigue felt louder than savings. Yet there's a smarter play that keeps flavor and protects money. Example, instead of a $38 app order, pick one $10 spice and a $6 bag of rice for a new recipe on Sunday. And you fund 3 meals while still scratching the novelty itch. Micro step, set a Sunday 15-minute recipe draft, choose 1 dish, and buy only the 2 items you're missing. That first curiosity loop closes right here. The 3-word pause that saves money is this. What's the trade? Whisper it before you tap, and the urge flickers long enough for your wiser self to walk in and take the shot that actually moves your score. Crowds matter in sports and money. Your people become your home fans, and they don't have to shout to change your play. They just need to know the rules you're playing, so they stop tossing you bad passes. Example, text 2 friends, I'm running a 2 yes limit on weekdays for the next 30 days, and only planned yeses count. Micro step, rename that group thread home court and send a nightly line that reads, possessions clean, so the streak becomes visible. Every yes is a no to future me. Illustrate opportunity cost, what each impulsive yes steals long term. But here's what almost no one tells you. The no you practice isn't a smaller life. It's a wider court with clearer lines because when you stop paying for noise, you finally have the stamina and money to afford experiences that are too big to fit in a cart. Let's turn the insight into 3 switches you can flip without drama. First switch, season math before emotion. Benefit, you see the annual cost and the player it benches, so you decide with open eyes instead of rushed fingers. Example, multiply any weekly habit by 52 before you approve it, which means that $24 weekend Uber habit is a $1,248 season. And that number might change your answer faster than any lecture. Second switch, calendar. First, yes. Benefit, time becomes the referee, not your mood, so your goals stop getting shoved out of bounds at 9:57 p.m. Example, if a purchase doesn't fit a pre-planned window, it becomes a Saturday review by default, and you keep the week focused even when your feed tries to move the sideline. Third switch, swap or stop. Benefit, you maintain a stable roster of priorities, which feels calmer than sprinting after every shiny thing. And you protect attention for moves that actually compound. Example, new streaming service only if one leaves, new gadget only if an old one sells first, and if no clean swap exists, you place it in a note titled Tryouts for next month. Back to that weekly ritual I teased because it removes guilt without killing joy. Make a yes window that lasts 1 hour, once a week, where browsing is allowed, dreaming is encouraged, and any yes comes from a rested mind rather than a hungry thumb. Micro step. Set Saturday 11 to noon as your yes window. Park ideas in a note titled Saturday Cart, and watch how half of them fade, while the best rise to the top with a clarity that feels like fresh air. Think about travel because it exposes hidden trades you can feel. Example, a $90 impulse dinner out with friends is fun, yet 5 such dinners across 2 months quietly replace a weekend in a nearby city you've been meaning to explore, complete with train fare and a modest museum pass. Micro step. Name a savings pocket. City weekend and move $90 there before any unplanned dinner for the next 8 weeks. If the dinner still matters after the transfer, enjoy it. Yet at least you saw the real scoreboard. Hidden costs also love autopay, which means your attention pays rent to things you don't even use, so bring film room discipline to your month. Example, pull your card statement, highlight 3 charges you forgot, and cancel 1 by tonight, 1 by Friday, 1 by next Tuesday. Micro step. Set a repeating 15-minute film review on Sundays titled 3 Charges, and give yourself a small win every week. Authority saves energy when decisions pile up. Borrow rules from someone whose results you respect until your own muscles grow, because copying a good play is smarter than inventing a bad one under pressure. Example, adopt a 72-hour rule for tech and camera gear from a creator you admire, and paste it into your notes with their name on it. You'll remember you're not the only one guarding the line. Joy still matters, and I refuse to treat money like punishment. So we plan joy on purpose and call it a green yes, which turns treats into rituals you look forward to instead of leaks you regret. Example, pick 2 green yes moments this week, like a pastry after Thursday's workout and a movie Sunday night, and buy them with cash on Monday so the pleasure is paid for once, not 3 times in mental interest. Now 3 precise rules to keep the season simple. Rule 1. Set a hard cap on discretionary yeses per week and treat it like fouls. Benefit. You protect focus and stop overextending your energy. Example. Allow 3 yeses under $30 from Monday through Friday, and if a 4th appears, it automatically joins the Saturday cart. Rule 2. Tag price with time. Benefit. You expose the monthly rent of any purchase, which forces a real choice instead of a vague shrug. Example, a $900 phone every 2 years is $37.50 per month before service. So if you say yes, say which $37.50 leaves your roster this month. Rule 3, in a mirrored money. Benefit, You feel the trade before you finalize it, and your brain stops pretending it was free. Example: move an equal amount to your future me pocket before buying the discretionary item, and if the fund transfer stings more than the craving sings, you just saved yourself quietly and cleanly. The part you don't hear in highlight reels: real progress often sounds like silence, because there is no applause when you walk past a sale or cook a simple meal or spend an extra hour on your portfolio site. Yet that silence is where compounding shows up with its sleeves rolled. Here's the hidden payoff: a 1-minute ritual that saves you from most bad taps without scolding. Call it the 1-minute trade tape. When a tempting yes pops, start a 60-second timer, speak into your phone, and answer 3 quick lines. Price now, price across a year if repeated, and the player you're benching this week. When the minute ends, move $1 to your future me pocket as a token, then decide. You bought clarity, and clarity pays you back. I returned to the first image, that small yes that pretended to be harmless. I saw the year, not just the afternoon. I heard the swap, not just the sale. I chose the shot that wins the season, not the one that impresses the row behind me for 5 seconds and disappears. Your future sends you a schedule every morning. Sign it with clean yeses, guard it with gentle no's, and let your days add up to something you can point to without explaining. This is Wealth Mentor Pro. For more like this, subscribe and keep your momentum by watching the video we lined up next.